My face kiss the carpet, world get darker. It's a pretty looking hallway, even though everything is sideways. Everything is looking sideways. My face kiss the carpet, world get darker. But it's a pretty looking hallway, even though everything is sideways. Everything is looking sideways.
All right, how's it going, everybody? We're actually at the Econ Lakachi's, I think it's called the Sandhill Conservation Area. We're out here and we're gonna be flying some FPV today. We're gonna go ahead and get into that real quick. I'm not trying to waste too much time. I think it's gonna be fun. By no means am I the best pilot in the world, I guarantee you. I like to crash a lot more than I actually fly, so there's that. And I like to build them. I build and I crash. I don't fly well. So as I mentioned before, we are at the Econ Lakachi's Sandhill Cranes Conservation Area. Looks like we have a few cars, but I don't think they're gonna bother us too much. We're gonna go ahead and enter the abyss. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys some really cool stuff. Hopefully we still got some turtles out here and stuff like that. There's a lot. It's just wildlife. Let's go check it out.
It's all tipsy-turvy. Topple tyrants to place new tornadoes. Spinning angels out their way, spinning out their hollow halos. No more NATO, just the folly of a planet overseas. Like burning trees, just to watch these burn from hovels made of greed. I feel not, I just watch from the comfort of a screen. I see truth, hard thing, when lies is all they feed. And a feed for the folly, dark causes spin light for profitees. To the world all sideways, and the carpet on my cheek.
It is hot. And it's a pretty decent walk to get to the spot that I need to, so we can get to some flying. But right now, just taking a trail, checking out the site. It's pretty nice. Seems like there's a few people here, but in the location we'll be going to, not a lot of people tend to be, nor do they walk, which it'll make sense when we actually get there. Practicing that social distancing, you know, being a responsible adult, trying to save all the peoples, you know. Obviously, if you're young and you don't really care for the virus, keep your distance. Make sure you keep your distance from people so they don't spread it. This is great. I feel like going out on a trail. Look at that. It's like it's all trees everywhere. Just a nice little trail. So I'm gonna go ahead and check it out. Now, I've flown in the spot a few times. I'm sure if you check out my last couple videos, you may see the spot at least once or twice. They did have a controlled fire here. It was about a month or two back, so there's a lot of burned things like this thing, for instance. I don't know if you guys can see it well, but that's all been burned. And the reasoning for that, or from what I heard, is essentially if they don't do the controlled fires, it can cause a bigger fire if all these pine needles are stacked on top of each other. Let's say like a lightning strike or something hits this area, this whole place will burn down. So they try to keep it controlled. It's pretty cool. We are almost at the spot. So you can see we got to cut down that trail and then bank right. And then we'll be at the spot we need to be. So I'll catch up to you guys then. All right, so we have made it. Let me fix my pants. They falling. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is a spot, as you can see, it's pretty open. A lot of trees and stuff like that. There is no overcast. Let me grab all my stuff so we can park ourselves in a place that has a little bit more shade, like over there. We're heading over there. There's a lot of these little burrows, and I believe turtles are in it, so it's pretty neat. I don't know how you guys were able to see that. I'm trying to kind of be a little bit quick because it's hot. It's real hot. I'm rusty too. It's been a minute since I actually recorded myself. I threw on some glasses because the sun's beaming. You see it? It's crazy. Gonna blind yourself. Anyway, we are here. We found ourselves some shade. We avoiding the sun's rays. I am exhausted and hot. Because again, every time I walk out here, it's like a little mini workout. It's not a crazy far walk, but you know. As I mentioned in the car, I really don't fly well. I am trying to learn how to fly. The problem is, I'm such an aggressive flyer. I like to take risk. It all depends on how I feel. We might get some cool little proximity things going on. Actually, I already see something I want to try, like off rip, so first couple seconds, hopefully I could get it. But yeah, so yeah, welcome to Vitrifly. This is the This is the new channel that I made. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. I still consider myself a beginner. I'll always be a beginner in relation to FPV because it's you're always learning something new. There's always some really cool stuff to kind of pick up on. Yeah, it's time to fly. No more talking. Let's fly. All right, so I got some bad news. Good news and bad news. We'll start with the bad news. Well, whatever. Okay, when flying, I felt like I was doing pretty good with the flying. I mean, it's not as smooth or anything as I want it to be. But what ended up happening is the drone, as it was traveling from here, it kind of passed through here and clipped this tree. And I knew that because there was like a strap on the bottom here. I saw a little imprint on the ground over here. And that imprint had like a GoPro thing. I just put a strap right there just so I don't lose the spot. Let me get rid of that now. And then I actually found the drone over in this section here on the ground, like over there. This strap, as you can tell, it broke. I hate these things. I went up and down this thing repetitively at least 50 times. I've wasted at least an hour of my day so far just looking for this thing, only to find, let me put this into perspective real quick. So the distance view, it hit this tree right here. The imprint was here and it landed on the base of that tree. You want to know where the GoPro was? Way over here on the ground. Everything is all the way over there and it was here on the ground. I'm upset because I lost a lot of time. I'm happy that I found the GoPro because now, you know, you guys have something to watch, which is great. But the sheer fact that it hit that tree, landed over there, and the GoPro was all the way I was so bummed for a minute, and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna give up, go home. I can't find this thing. And then surely enough, I found it. It was like, I saw birds flying that way, and I was like, I feel like this is a sign. Let me go check it, right? And little small little birds, and then I just started walking that way, and then surely enough I found it. So there's that. I'm wrapping up for the night. I'm tired, I need to get some food. I'm hungry, people are calling me, trying to figure out where I'm at. I guess that's a wrap. It's been fun. Guys, again, like and subscribe if you want to see more of this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, have fun, you know, obviously during this time that everyone's at home. That's the end of it. I'm going home. I had like one more battery to fly. I didn't say those dreadful words of last pack. Needless to say, the previous pack was my last pack, so I'm done. I'm going home. I hope you guys enjoyed what you've seen today. If you like what you've seen, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the video if you want to see more of it. Hope you guys enjoy.